been a few months that we planted these vegetables in our garden from seeds. We started them from seeds. And if you have not seen those videos, I'll put the links in the description. You can check them out. Now they are fully grown and they have started producing fruit. So I wanted to show one of the harvests today. So here we have our Armenian cucumbers. So if you remember, I had put the Armenian cucumber on the back side, and in the front we had okra. So okra plants have not grown that much, although I have been harvesting some of the vegetables from there. But the cucumber plants have taken over this whole raised bed. Okay, so let's see. So here you can see some of the cucumbers. They are really ready to harvest. So just twist it and it comes out. So this is perfect size. So when it doesn't break very easily, that means maybe it is overripe. Now if you look at this one, this is overgrown. You know, if it is more than 1 inch in diameter, it's overripe, so it will not taste that great. One thing I have noticed about these Armenian cucumbers is because they are long, if they are hanging freely, because of gravity, they grow well. If the bottom part is touching the ground or soil or something else, then they start to curve and they don't grow that well. You know, this is the perfect size for Armenian cucumber, at least width-wise. Length-wise, this is short. So, but when you start to see these ridges, you know, too big, it's probably overripe. But that's fine. You know, we can still use it. And I see one more on the neighbor's side. This one. So. And I mean, this could grow a little bit more, but there's no harm in picking it early. Okay, so I think we don't have any big Armenian cucumbers left, so we come to this side. In this raised bed, we had pickling cucumbers and okra in the front. So let's look at the cucumbers. So again, this one is growing well, actually probably overgrown, but it's good. Me see, and sometimes it's hard to even find them, you know, they are hiding behind the leaves. Okay, here is another one. So this is perfect size. There's another one. Nice. This is also perfect. Okay, let's see. Yes, there's another one here. So nice. Oh my God, we have too many cucumbers today. Oh, there's another one on neighbor's side. So look at the cucumbers, Armenian cucumbers and pickling cucumbers. You know, if you can't eat them all, just make some friends by distributing it to your neighbors. That's what we do. Let me quickly check if there are any more here, because you know, very often I miss. Oh, look at this. See, you know, when you start searching, you find more. Oh, this won't even come across the trellis. Oh, I'll have to look at this. If you don't search for them, there'll be some cucumbers or you know, other vegetables hidden, and then they overgrow. Okay, now in the front we have okra plants. So these cucumber plants, they have not kind of spread on this side. They are only spreading that side. So okra plants are growing okay. I won't say they are doing very well, but they are doing okay. And if you can see, you know, I have been picking okras from here. So like this one is ready. It's actually overgrown, I would think. Here is another one. It is slightly small, but it will be good, you know, it's tender. This one is hard. So you can see that this one has pronounced ridges. So it is slightly overgrown. When you cut it, you will find seeds in it. This will have very young tender seeds. This will have bigger seeds, but that's fine. And if we are looking at okra, so let's go here. So in this container, the okra plants, you can see that they are doing really well. They are growing tall. Oh, this is not okra actually. So this is a volunteer lamb squatter. And I mean, I let them grow. There's no harm. But if you look at the okra plant itself, they are really healthy as compared to the other one. So here is one okra growing here. There's one here. So if some of them you are not able to just break, then use the scissors, or always use the scissors. That always works. Look at these. Oh my God, a hidden okra. This is too big. These are good, but I don't think this will be that good. So we have, let me check if there are more. See, this is what happens. If you don't pick them at right time, they overgrow and then you can't choose them. They are big, but they are probably not tender. Okay, I think we are done here. So this is something I have noticed, that for okra, you have to grow a lot more plants to make one meal. You know, if you want to prepare a side dish for 2 people, you probably need 20 okras at least. And with these 4 plants here and 4 plants there, I'm not able to get that many okras in one go. So you probably want to have at least 15 to 20 plants. So what I do is that I pick some, and then maybe next day again there will be a few, and then in 3-4 gatherings I'll be able to make one dish. So this is something that you have to keep in mind. So in this raised bed, we have the flat beans, you know, purple hyacinth, and the green ones in the back, and in the front we have eggplants and sweet peppers. So if you look at this plant, there are 3 eggplants growing here. So I'll just cut them. There's 1, this is 2, there's another one here, 3, and you can see there are more here. They are still small. So, and I have another container on the other side, so we'll be able to pick some more. And here you have the purple hyacinth beans. So, you know, these beans, you know, they're ready to pick. So there are plenty of these growing. So these are sufficient for one side dish. You know, our purple hyacinth harvest is giving good competition to cucumbers here. So we also have these green beans, but as you can see that they have not matured. You know, I can just see some flowers, and I can see small beans forming, but they're not ready to harvest. So here in the back I have loofah gourd, and this year for some reason my loofah gourd plants are not producing any gourds. That is bottle gourd. So this is in the next planter, but in this previous one there is loofah gourd, and this whole vine is growing all very long, but I am not seeing any much flowers. Like you can see one loofah gourd forming here, or here, but so far I have not been able to harvest anything, so we have to wait. In the front again we have eggplants, so this is still small, and I see flowers in the pepper plants, but there are no peppers yet. And there the bottle gourd, again it's going to the neighbor's garden, and in the front we have some pepper plants, and these are sweet peppers. So look at this, there is another one here and here. So there are more, but these look young to me, so I'll leave them. Again here, I think this one is good, or maybe a little young. And there's another one here. So moving on, here we have our tomato plant. So it's growing well, it's falling all over the place, and you can see some tomatoes forming, you know, a lot of flowers on the top, but it is too early to harvest any of these. Here I have more eggplants. Let me see if there are any eggplants to be harvested. I see a lot of flowers, but no eggplants to harvest yet. So if we come here again, you know, look at this. So this is eggplant growing here. There are many small eggplants, so they are not ready, but I think this one is. So again, many small eggplants, but not ready yet. Then here we have some volunteer amaranth, you know, these red and green. So that is red stripe amaranth. So I'm waiting for it to grow. Oh, we missed that amaranth. You can see the red amaranth plants. And this time I was growing them for flowers, and you can see these beautiful flowers. So I've been cutting them and using them with roses inside. Here is another tomato, but still no tomatoes yet. Then we have our lamb's quarters. So this one is, you know, stuck in a very strange place, so it's hard to harvest it, but you just take a bunch and just cut the leaves and use it in the cooking. So, you know, that's what I do. You don't have to be really precise or anything, just cut it from the top. Make sure that for every plant there are leaves at the bottom, and I have a big one growing there, so I can harvest that too. So this one, just cut it from the bottom. Look at this. There are many growing here. I love these volunteer plants. You don't have to do anything, they just grow. And that's the thing with lamb's quarters and amaranth. Actually, both of them are considered weeds, and they keep growing wherever you grow them. Next year in the right season, they'll start to grow. And both of them are really, really nutritious. So, you know, you should try to include it in your diet. Now we come to the end. So here are our pepper plants, banana pepper and some Italian peppers growing. So look at these. So let's harvest some peppers. Look at this huge pepper, and these are sweet peppers, so you can cook them. This is that. I don't think this one is yellow banana, because there are many different varieties. So this one has gone bad. Something happened here. And there are 4 pepper plants here. And look at the amount of peppers we are getting. So, wow, really good amount of pepper. Okay. So here again in the back we have bitter gourd vine growing, so it's going over the fence, and then these are the beans. So they haven't started fruiting yet, so leaving it. Now one plant, it's a volunteer plant. It started growing. It's growing everywhere. You can see at the bottom, there's here it is. It is some kind of gourd, this is how it is starting. And I don't know what fruit it is. It looks like a melon to me. So we will see as it grows. If it's melon, it's going to fall down. But these volunteer plants have been growing everywhere, and they looked good to me, so I let them grow. So we'll figure out what it is. So let me know in the comment section if you have any idea about what vegetable this is. That will be really helpful. So we have harvested a lot of vegetables today. Armenian cucumbers, pickling cucumbers, beans, eggplants, okra, lamb's quarters, and peppers. So we don't have to buy vegetables for a few days now, and I'm sure our neighbors are going to be happy with us too. So I hope this video was interesting to you. If you have any questions, leave me a comment and I'll try to answer as soon as possible. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to share it with your friends and family. And I'll see you next time. Happy gardening!